Well, you may have heard about this. It's robotics teams, and they're kids who are working to build the best robot, evidently. And they recently won Bison Best Robotics Team, a group of 6th and 7th graders out of the STEM school in West Fargo. This is the new school, Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math School, called the STEM School in West Fargo. And first, I really need to talk to you, Rit, because you know a lot about the robotics team, and it actually runs like a business.
Yep.
And you guys built a robot. Tell me about this whole 6-week process.
Well, our main objective was to build a robot, but there was other areas too, like table display, experience sportsmanship, and oral presentation. And so each one of us had our own groups. And the robot, we had 6 weeks to build, and so we had a fabrication room. And the people there started building it there, while people in oral presentation, they had to make a presentation. And on the day before game day, the oral presentation table display team had to present their presentations. And then the next day, we had to control a robot against teams from South Dakota, Minnesota, and North Dakota, and to see who had the best robot.
Okay, like, do you have a picture of it? Like, how big are these things?
Yeah.
What do they look like?
Well, it has to fit in a 2x2x2 box, so
wow.
it can't be any bigger than that. And our robot is mainly made out of, like, PVC and plywood, and it can be pretty big. It's pretty tall, and they have, like, extendable arms, so, like, to fit in the 2x2 box, they probably have, like, an arm that can collapse, and then when it starts, they can, like, release it, so it'll come out.
So what does the robot do? I mean, does it fetch the mail? Will it make you a bowl of soup? What does your robot particularly do?
Well, this year's theme is high octane, so we collect molecules like CO2, which like our globes. Then you collect racquetballs, which are H2O, and we have like an arm that can collect the CO2. And so you have 3 minutes to collect as many items as you can. And there's like 4 teams in the field, and whoever has the most points advances. And we keep playing rounds. And there's a spotter and a driver. So the spotter collects items, and the driver drives the robot.
Isn't what it's collecting invisible?
No, it's like it's like
Or is it collecting pretend items
yeah,
that are something
yeah,
else, right? Okay.
yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
okay, very cool.
I hope they're not getting plutonium like in the gymnasium or whatever.
Yeah.
That,
He was saying they work in a fabrication room. We work in a padded room.
very
We have
similar.
a lot in common. Well, with me also is Maria Sleddy, and I talked with Maria a little bit on the phone yesterday. Hello, Maria.
Hi.
And you are how old?
I'm 12.
Okay, 12, and you're in 6th or 7th grade?
7.
7th grade at the STEM school as well. And had to be pretty exciting. How many kids worked on this project?
There's a little over 20 of us. Some of the kids aren't going to Arkansas, but I think right now we have about 20 kids that are ready to go.
So about 20 kids are ready to go. So I know I read somewhere or saw on the news or something that you need to raise quite a bit of money to get to Arkansas to show this thing off. And tell me a little bit about the fundraising efforts.
We have to raise $20,000 by like November 25th or around that area. And we've had bake sales, and we're going on the radio. And
Drum up a little business.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And like, of course, grandparents and family members are donating, and we've just been doing all we can to raise enough money so that our whole team can go.
Oh, that'd be great. And you're going to take a bus down there, right?
Yep.
Okay, so they're not, it's not like they're jetting down there. Or
Well,
anything,
okay, you're
yeah.
doing it. You're doing it the right way, and this is in
Exactly.
Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
Who
It's
would've-
Fort Smith, Arkansas.
Who would have thought that they're going to bring the best minds of the young minds of the world together to Arkansas?
Bill
I mean,
Clinton was from Arkansas.
well, that okay, you got me on that one. But other than that, I don't know what else. So, has a North Dakota team been there before? Or?
Nope, we're the first team from North Dakota to advance to the next level, and the youngest, because we
Really?
competed against high schoolers, and we're a 6th and 7th grade team, and we got 2nd place.
Those kids that are older than you must have felt pretty silly that the 6th and 7th graders are showing them what's what. I can't. Well, good for you.
That's very cool. Well, how exciting. And we hope that you can get this money raised as quickly as possible. Do you have any other events that are coming up to try to raise money?
I don't think so. I think we're just mostly asking people to donate to the school and go to the West Fargo School District or the STEM Center to donate.
You guys should have a big garage sale or something.
I said that.
I think so.
Yeah.
Everybody bring all their stuff. They do that. A lot of churches do that to raise money. That'd be a good one. Do a big garage sale.
Or try to do what the people in Moorhead did. Just print a bunch of your own money and pass. No, don't do that. That was. I'm sorry. That was a horrible idea. Even though you're probably smart enough to pull it off, better than the idiots were over there. But
they didn't get the red and green fibers
don't
in there
do
just
that.
right.
Don't
But you
do
could.
that.
I'm sure you could come up with that. Well, awesome. This is great. And again, the number at the STEM school is 356-2102. And Mrs. Erickson is the teacher that's in charge of this at the STEM school. I've got one more question to ask you guys. Do you remember when the Bob Hummer and Bob showed up at your school on the first day of school?
Yes.
And we were told there was a video being made of all this and that we were in it.
Is that true?
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell
All right,
us
Rit,
what you
how
know.
do we get a
Because
copy
we've
of that?
seen neither hide nor hair of this thing. I mean, they could just email it to us for crying out
Yep.
loud. We'd love to see it. So tell us what you know about it.
Well, it's from the first day of school. Bob 95 was there, and they greeted us since it was the grand opening of STEM. So the Bob 95 FM mascot got there and high-fived us
Yep.
when we entered.
Yeah.
And there was Bob 95 FM music going on in the background, and it was really fun.
It was kind of a party atmosphere,
Yeah.
I guess. We were on the air when it happened, but what I understand is that some of the kids got so excited that they got off at that stop, not realizing that's not my school. So somebody had to give them a ride to their boring
Now,
school.
is there any way you could build us a Bob puppet robot so that we wouldn't have to pay someone to go out and do it? We could just send
Yeah.
the robot out. That'd be kind of
Right,
cool.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
We'll work on that for next year's competition.
Well,
maybe.
good luck, you guys. And it's fun to hear about projects that young kids are doing and using their minds in such a big way. Very great job, Maria, and Rit as well. Thank you so much. And good luck, and call the STEM school or West Fargo School District or whatever. It's Mrs. Erickson that's kind of in charge of all this.
Like to make a donation, help them
Yep.
get to Arkansas. Thanks very much. It's 8:18. It's Chris, John, and Jane on Bob.